Alright, so we just got a little bit of more information with regards to the upcoming remaster of Sonic Colors, dubbed Sonic Colors Ultimate. As we can see here, Brian Connolly is a 3D artist who is available for work, and it says here, Sonic Colors Ultimate. I had the pleasure of working as a tech art generalist on Sonic Colors Ultimate. Writing shaders and making visual effects were primarily my task on the project. I've learned so much in this process, and I'm so thankful for the team I got to work with. I primarily worked on the shaders throughout Aquarium Park and assisted the team with any shader functionality support they may need. So he's posted a ton of footage about Sonic Colors Ultimate, and we can see kind of like what the game looks like in certain areas that might not have been in the trailer. So this one's kind of just the visual effects of Metal Sonic. You can hear him, like the fire and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, it's a Metal Sonic model. There's not really much to say on this part, but there's definitely going to be more down the line because I've been scrolling through it already. So we can see here, this is like a visual effects for Torpedo Enemy. So yeah, this is the basic effects shit, but we're going to get into the gameplay down here. Okay, so right now we can see Overhauled Light Road shader for Starlight Carnival. So we can see what Starlight Carnival looks like here. And again, it does seem like they've been overdoing the bloom, and there's one thing I've wanted the answer to, which I haven't seen yet, because the trailer was in 1080p. It seems like there's no sound. Yeah, there's no sound in this. There's one thing I wanted to know, because the trailer wasn't in 1080p. I mean, the trailer wasn't in 4K, so we weren't able to determine whether the HUD has truly been redesigned for 4K or if it's just enough for 1080p, because these videos here are obviously lower res, so we can't really compare on a resolution standpoint. But just comparing this to regular Starlight Carnival, right, this is my own footage captured on emulator, right, so it is running at 4K, but I still think, resolution aside, the vibrancy has been a bit lost with the cranking of the bloom compared to here, because I still think the Wii version looks better and more vibrant. I don't know, like you can see for yourself here, right? It's like really like turned up in white, and it's like everything seems a bit washed out in a sense. I don't know what they did. It's not just porting it. I don't know if they ported it to another engine or it's the same engine. I don't know what they did, but everything just pops way nicer on the original version. It's so weird. I don't know what is wrong here, but you know, that's just me, man. Like you guys can let me know what you think about that, but I'm just looking at it and it just seems way more vibrant on the Wii. We've also got another clip here. It says shader for floats throughout Starlight Carnival. So it's talking about, I guess, the floats in the hub area. And as you can see, there's a new icon there, which is like a gold thing. Is that a Chow? It's not a Chow, it's colors. It's probably like a Wisp or some shit, but it's a gold medal there, giving me 06 vibes. So I'm guessing there's a new collectible here. And as we can see, Tails is in the HUD. We know that Tails isn't playable because Sonic is still showing up here. It must be the player icons that they were talking about before. And now it's got a percentage there. It says 0% complete. I guess now they got get S ranks and you gotta get red rings, you gotta get medals. It's like now they really gotta like tell you how much you've done in that area, because before it was as simple as just get the red rings and the S ranks, but now you gotta collect, I guess, these gold medals as well. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they mentioned this before. I tried looking at the website, but I wasn't seeing anything about that. Maybe I just read it wrong, but yes, there's some kind of new collectible here. If we go down here, we can see inside the level, and it's just like Sweet Carnival, that area where you have to, like, I think stand on the switches to move these things. Oh, I hated those things. And yeah, there's no sound on this one as well. But yeah, it doesn't really look better. It just looks the same, you know? I mean, I get it's a remaster, right? But it just when I say it looks the same, I mean like it looks worse. Like it looks more washed out. It's not as prominent here as it was in Starlight Carnival, because Starlight Carnival is definitely a more vibrant level in general. But here it just kind of looks either the same at best or worse at worst. And then here you've got, again, Starlight Carnival, not Starlight Carnival, Sweet Mountain. And if you notice, is that the wisp that we didn't have in the game initially? I can't even tell. Maybe. I don't remember all the wisps, like, you know, there's so many wisps, but I think that might be the new wisp. I could be wrong. It does look like they have redesigned the HUD, because the wisp area in the HUD in the bottom left looks like it's been redesigned. I don't know, my gut is telling me it's been redesigned, but comparing it to the 480p footage of like regular colors, it does look like they've done something to it. I don't know, but if you notice over here, those are the medals that we were seeing in the menu. So you can see Tails is now there. You can collect classic Tails, I don't know, it's black eyes, and then you can see these medals here. So Tails has been added as a collectible, and then It must be like some kind of additional mode or something where you collect these medals. I mean, what do they do? What do they unlock? Because getting the red rings gives us supersonic, right? So what are these medals going to do that are going to incentivize us to get them? If they haven't told us already somewhere on the site, which I don't know because I read it before, but I've forgotten all that shit. If there's a thing that these medals do that I've already forgotten, then you can let me know in the comment section. But maybe we're going to find out later, because I'm assuming this visual artist, you know, just posted this and didn't really think about all that. But yes, there's some additional collectibles that are going to make 100% in the game require more work, and I guess we'll see what that does later on. We go down here, we can see again these medals are showing up again, and all of these seem to have tails in the icon. I don't know why tails is the go-to icon here, but yeah, we're in Aquarium Park. And again, it does seem like they've gone too heavy with the bloom once again. Like, I know this isn't the same map, but comparing it to my footage, again, Aquarium Park just seems to pop more here than in the footage they showed. That's just me. I just really hope this footage is old. Oh, look, they've got, oh my god, I just noticed that. Look at that. I always said that Generations was right for adding that, because Generations added that little icon. See that Sonic falling? Whenever there's a bottomless pit, they would put that in Gen, so you know, because sometimes in Sonic games, especially in the 2000s, I mean, my favorite decade, but there was a lot of areas where it's like, sometimes it's a pit, and sometimes it's a hidden area where if you jump down there, there's some more shit to do, and you would never really know which is which. So sometimes you go out of your way and jump down somewhere thinking, oh, there's some additional content there, and it's actually just death. So when Generations did this, I was like, this should be kept in all games, where if there's clearly a pit, it tells you with that sign, and then you can see it and be like, okay, there's death under there, so let me not cube wisp right now and fall through, kind of thing, you know? So that's a nice touch. They've actually added some improvement there. I have to give them credit where credit is due. I don't like the bloom, but they've added some new features. And then here we've got the gold ring, so nothing really spectacular here. It's the same level. But yeah, again, the bloom, man. The bloom is just out of control. I'm surprised there's no medal indicator here, because you can see how many red rings you got in the bottom right of the HUD. But the medals only show up in the, like, you know, world map. They're not showing up here. So how am I supposed to keep track? Is it a fixed amount of medals per level? Like, do the medals respawn like rings? Or how does it work? I mean, I guess we'll find out more later. But yeah, this is a viewport shot of the water throughout the game. So I was just showing us the water work he did, I guess, to improve it from the original. I mean, supposedly improve it, I guess. Is there any sound on that? No. And then water shader in game, so you can see Sonic falling, and they've definitely changed Sonic's model from the one in Colors. I don't think it's the exact same model, because unless it's just the lighting that's making it look different, because I really looked at the model in Colors and compared it to the Colors Ultimate one. It seems like they've done something to it. I think even the rings are like a different color now. Compared to the Wii footage, you can see, like, yeah, the rings are definitely a more yellowish gold here, whereas this is like a darker colored ring, I guess. So there's definitely a lot of changes here. And then this is separate shader for the underside of the water, so you can see, like, you know, the badniks and shit, and Sonic just like falling in place. I really wish she had done this in like higher resolution. This shit looks like it's 720p at the most, maybe even 480, I don't know. But yeah, and then panning caustic shader throughout the game. So yeah, Aquarium Park beginning. So yeah, I mean, pretty much looks like Aquarium Park, you know. And then what's this one? Reflective shader for the barriers of the boss in Aquarium Park. Yeah, drill wisp. It's pretty much the same. Like, it is nice to see colors in widescreen though, like officially though. I'm not gonna lie, like the way the HUD is mapped out and everything, they've like added less gap on the HUD so it fits nicely in that widescreen area. Because like if you look at this one on like the Wii version, I mean, yeah, technically it's still widescreen, but I mean the HUD has way more gap from like the edge of the screen, which makes it feel a bit more boxed in. Whereas here, there's way less like space, there's way less clearance from the HUD to the edge, so it makes it feel even wider. Like, it's just a nice touch to me. And I think, yeah, I think that's all of the footage. So yeah, we got a bit more footage on Colors Ultimate. I don't know how old or recent this footage is. I'm assuming if he's trying to show off his work, he'd use the most recent footage they got. I don't know how much they've done of Colors Ultimate, like how much is left to do. I mean, it's a remaster, right? So I guess at this point they'll be bug testing and slowly tweaking like the visuals. But yeah, I think that pretty much rounds up my thoughts on this. So let me know what you guys think about all this footage. Are you hyped for Colors Ultimate? Do you think the visuals here are better or the same compared to the original, or slightly worse? I still think that they gotta turn down the bloom. Like Starlight Carnival is supposed to be one of the, and I say this as someone who doesn't like colors much, Starlight Carnival is one of the nicest looking Sonic levels in Sonic history. Probably top 10, maybe even top 5, right? And it would be a shame for them to ruin it with this washed out colors kind of aesthetic. Washed out color, no pun intended. So I really hope they sort this out, because they have so much potential for that. Like, I would have preferred if they put Starlight Carnivals in Generations, to be honest. Like, it would have been so good to play that in Gens. But anyway, I'm going off topic. Let me know what you guys think about this footage. Are you hyped for Colors Ultimate? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Remy out.